is in the 5 spot for the Blue Jays. And back in the lineup again today because of Pillar's absence with Grichuk moving to center field is Dwight Season.
He actually started the 5th game of the season for the Red Sox, and his last 2 appearances have both been as a starter. He took a
Sox today, and Randall Grichuk finds himself in the leadoff spot and is mentioned in center field after the injuries. The 1-2 on the way. And it's a slow breaking ball into the knees for strike 3 call.
best suited on this team.
One hopper to short, staggers Bogaerts a little bit, but he recovers and makes the play 2 down.
It's another hole, and get some rest at your own house over that span. Most clubs don't have a mandatory workout on Thursday.
School until this day. Swing and a miss, and Johnson gets him. And that's all for the Blue Jays. They'll leave the walk aboard. Marcus, very impressive 12-game hitting streak, and not far behind Betts is the other half of this dynamic duo, the free agent acquisition, J.D. Martinez.
The ball down, trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, and he has pitched fairly well against the Red Sox for his career, a 4-2 record over in the Toronto series. Here in these 3 games, he's 8 for 12, scored 4 runs. He has.
And a roller down to third. Solarte has it. Big stretch by Star. And he's going to start his Sunday afternoon on the same note he ended Saturday. Driving
up this season. They tried to go away, and the ball just moved right over the inner half of the plate, about belt high. And
Xander Bogaerts, and there was no doubt about this one.
Well, he has been dealt. He dealt with it.
And a walk. And a slow roller to the right side. Travis did not get the tag. Roster. 3-2 and a swing and a weak ground ball. Stroman's got it. He'll go to second for 1. Back to first, not in at all the rest of the season. Holt lines one to center field, and it'll drop in front of Grichuk for an RBI single. 2-0 Boston. Chopped over the mound and met at the bag by Diaz for the force on Holt. And that's all sort of thing. And the timeline is likely about 6 weeks on the injury. He said the worst thing is going home for the All-Star break, and he and his Devin Travis, the batter. Oh, tracking back is Bradley, just shy of the track. 2 down.
Who does Jackie Bradley Jr.
There he goes, and the 3-2 is taken low, ball 4. 2 walks given up this inning. Who have had a bit of a turbulent season. They're hovering around the 500 mark and in danger of missing the playoffs for the 3rd year in a row. 2, the count on Sandy Leon, the Boston catcher. A base hit and maybe more. It is cut off by Smith. Leon on his way to second. The throw to Diaz.
Was aware that he was trying to maintain the tag. Look how he reaches for it.
High fly ball deep right. Smith back. Has room, makes in 77 games this year. But he won't get on base this time as Stroman strikes him out a portion of the season as well. As Grichuk off the wall on the fly on his way to second. Bradley's throw
Fires it back into the infield. Well, he's got a great arm. They understand how to play the Green Monster in the outfield, and Jackie Bradley Jr. did a good job of.
Popped up by Solarte. Who wants it? It is Sandy Leon.
This is the previous foul ball just underneath Bill Castiglia.
High one back, turns and watches it go. 2-run homer. Teoscar Hernandez.
Park. And Teoscar hits his ball high. A low pitch. Might have been a breaking ball.
The way Teoscar Hernandez has swung the bat has been one of them.
15 and 39 now with this 2-run home run. 15 home runs. 30 runner at second. You got a powerful hitter here in Fenway Park. You better focus on the plate and not second base.
Jensen both in the starting lineup for the U.S. team in that game. There's a fly ball to right center, and Bradley's there. Morales. Bogaerts pops one up. Grichuk coming in center field. Swing and a miss, and Stroman strikes out to Martinez. 2 down. 69 on the season and trailing today to Texas. Well, Travis will get another chance on a Moreland ground ball. This is a much different type of play, much more 10-day DL. And the All-Star break might not miss that much time. Depends on the severity of it. Bradley will make the catch.
Speaks volumes about how tough they are.
And Travis goes after one out of the zone. 2 down. And that's why it's a ton of speed. So if you don't have those two, you got to do a lot of things really, really well to stick. And he's trying to make a positive impression. Apparently they were in on it too. Everybody knew, but Gomes didn't know. So I'm assuming that's the way it was. But boy, he sure didn't act like he knew it was coming. Again, the 0-2. And he got him to chase a ball in the dirt. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 4th for Stroman.
Third and now have a 6-4 lead.
Popped him up. Travis now battling the sun. And 1 in the afternoon. To left field. And room just shy of the warning track. 3-2 again. And ball 4 just out.
22nd in that division.
Swing and a miss. Solarte strikes out. Throw down to first. And worked hard in recent days. The rotation has not been given the Blue Jays. Opposite field, going back. Hernandez, and it's over his head and hits right at the base of the Reds to the 7th game of the World Series. Field over the head of Grichuk, off the wall on the fly. Leon will round third. Coming to
Sandy Leon doesn't have any speed at second. He's got to make sure it's over Grichuk's head off.
Sox have the lead. But there's room. Bradley will tag and easily move to third base. And a ground ball off Stroman to Diaz. Throw to first. Maybe down near the inside of the knee, actually, it looked like.
Yeah, on the left.
Let's see if Stroman is okay.
Well, Marcus is a.
To right field, but not deep. Smith, not impossible, but they're not in that spot now. As Justin Smoke sends a liner to center field and righty Bradley one down. You missed the playoffs.
But he had him in the World Series.
There's a liner, and because of the shift, for whatever they can from this year and become a contender in the second half. Martin bounces one into center field for a base hit.
I'm sure the initial thought.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 the count. And down and away ball 4. A leadoff walk to Moreland. Hit him. Man, oh man. Steve.
There was trouble for that fan.
Side and past Travis into right field, a base hit. And Moreland will come in to score. They don't want to risk anything. Jake Petrichka into the first pitch off the bat of Eduardo Nunez to left field, but the game starting about 45 minutes from now in Washington. Here's a ground ball to second. Travis to Diaz to Smoke for the double play.
Signs have been pretty positive.
Right to the third baseman Nunez. One down. Let's check in with Jamie. There's a base hit into left field for Diaz. He's 1 for 3. And Grichuk with a base hit into left field. Back-to-back singles, and that pushes Diaz up to second. And a broken back ground ball back to the mound to Bogarts, one on to first, double play. Pop. Tough Sky, who's there? It is true. And he'll take the walk. Not going. A little squibber that might come back fair, and it just swing and a miss. And Tepera strikes him out for the second out. There he goes. Ball 1. Throw down. And Diaz.
Throw is right into the base path. You can see had he caught onto it. Bet's got an okay jump, takes a peek in at home, and the throw is right there. And
full count. Runner going. Throw to third. Solarte coming over, making the play, tagging out Betts, inning over. 0-2. And he makes quick work of Hernandez.
A hard hit ball, and it eats up Brock Holt out in right.
Down this hot shot, skipped off the grass and right.
A high fly ball to center field. Bradley up the middle. Holt's got it. The flip is behind Bogaerts. Everybody is broken bat. Liner into right field will get down for a base. Got him on 3 pitches. Up in case the Blue Jays had been able to get back into this one, maybe tie it, take the lead one way or another. There's a ground ball. Solarte shovels to Diaz and back to first for the double play.
Ball 4. Second walk given up by Garcia. Runner goes, and it's ball 4. And here comes John Gibbons. He's seen it.
Gave them an inning in relief. He picked up the win.
Hot shot to short. Diaz on to Travis, and that's all for the. High fly ball into shallow left center field. Got it. 96, strike 3, 2 TBD. 3-2 again. And there's strike 3 call to end it. The Red Sox for now. Time for some Blue Jays Central. Back to the studio. Jamie Campbell's with Joe Siddall.